destroying his own brain.
That Asian lie is just.
Oh, is it the Asian one about Brendan going to the Asian barber?
The UFC doctor.
He goes to the UFC doctor, and in Brendan's bit, he's like, the UFC doctor comes up to me, he's like, "Oh, dong, 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 bong, gang, gang, bong." And then if you watch an interview with the guy,
is like totally Americanized.
The guy's like literally like, "My name is Brian Johnson. I work for the MMA. I'm a proud doctor, surgeon for 7 years."
And every time he did the joke, he did it that way.
Yeah.
Every time.
Woof. That guy's comedy, man. God bless him. Hope I never run into him out here at a thing. Like getting coffee or something, I just turn. I'm like, "Hey, hey, big guy, thick boy, how's the shoe wearing going?"
Brendan,
You still wearing shoes?
Brendan, how's the jackets, man? He is the guy where you have to go. You have to like, you're going to people. You're like, "Hey, good set, good set." You go, "Those sunglasses are crazy." You see, Brendan has little sunglasses that are shaped like little crescent moons. Isn't that fun?
But in all honesty, the internet has really got to him.
Oh, sure. It made him worse than he was.
He's like spiraling.
I feel like at the beginning he was kind of like normal.
I kind of feel
normal bad at comedy.
One of his I think I've muted him on things, but like one of his videos came up like just like, "Hey guys, like thank you for the birthday wishes," and he was like hiking, but he ends the video like it's like, I'm like, man, you might jump off this cliff. Like he's very sad. And, like, he's drinking a lot.
It's one of those. Yeah, his face is all like burned and like bloated from the drinking, and then it's like those videos where it's like, "Thanks for the love, everybody. Just know whatever happens to us, we're gonna make it."
Yeah.
It's like ended with that like ominous.
It's just very ominous, and he goes like, "That's," because he also doesn't speak right, so you can't quite follow him. But he's just like, "That's me, just the Baba just doing from fighting to stand-up comedy, both." And then he just like kind of ends the video. You're like, this is like literally the last scene in Raging Bull. He's just looking at himself in the mirror.
Weirdly, he sounds like that sometimes, but he's dead sober, and like it's like this sounds like Trevor Moore at 3 a.m. on his final Twitch stream.
Mm-hmm. This sounds like Trevor Moore fixing his deck. And I love Trevor Moore.
I love
with
Trevor
all
Moore
my
too,
heart.
yeah.
He's one of my favorite people.
Very sad that he died and not many other people that we
That's
know.
what's annoying about it.
No, it's really the worst. Yeah.
There is something, if I like you, you are retarded enough to die falling off your own porch. If I think you're creatively important enough.
What do you guys think that was, real quick?
Him falling?
dying?
Just drunk, fell off his...
Yeah. I think that's literally like he was drunk, he had a tall porch, and it was that thing where he fell and like just landed like literally like on top of his head, like upside down.
After decades of hard drinking too, it just destroys your prefrontal cortex. So eventually you just become kind of a drunk where you're not conscious anymore. It's just kind of instinctual and stuff. You see people that have been drinking for a while when they get drunk, they're just sort of they're like a pinball in a room. They just keep kind of.
There's weird when you get like drunk enough for long enough. There's like weird stuff that like some drunk people fall asleep on their arm wrong, but they're so drunk they don't realize it, and then they have to get their arm amputated just because they literally like cut off the blood supply to their arm for like 12 hours.
Because they've destroyed all the neurological system. They've made it dead. The neurological system over years and years and years of hard drinking. So like then they get drunk and then they could like place their hand on like a burner or something. They could like put their foot in a microwave, just watch it go.
They're in like a human.
Not really, but
yeah, they're in like a human mech suit. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes the Hurt Locker.
Yeah.
But then you're going to diffuse your child's hopes and dreams.
Right.
Just going into its room.
Yeah. It's the Hurt Locker. It's the Hurt Locker, but you're trying to fix your mess of a life without blowing it up more. And it's you trying to pay your tax. It's you trying to pay 12 years of back taxes and then realize you owe $100 million and then run away and explode.
By the way, this Stephen Colbert thing, do you think Americans still watch it and they go, wow, he must have the tallest building in all of New York City? I wonder if they do think that for real. Like, I wonder if they think this is real and they don't know this is filmed at like 9 a.m.
People definitely do. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought this shit was real.
Yeah, I think I did too for a period of time.
Yeah.
Look, we gotta find out about this mug.
The mug.
Let's get to this guy.
I hate that I'm curious.
Actors and their bullshit.
Yeah, can you scroll through to see if the mug is
what
there?
I mean.
Yeah, I absolutely would get this guy. I definitely would be at Toys R Us like, hey, Ma, come on. How many yards do I have to cut? You know, to get this guy. Yeah.
That's a significant moment in American culture.
It's pretty deep, isn't
You're
it?
a toy.
I'm a toy. Yeah, and
You're
so-
right. He's so retarded. He's just repeating
He's just
stuff.
repeating what Steven says.
I think it's earlier, Ben. If you go back,
But it says this is the reveal.
They are.
It's talking
That's the
about
reveal of his stupid
And so
fucking
holding on
toy
to
that
this
he
is
shoves up his
Okay,
ass.
here
See?
we
You
go.
know, for safety, but also, you know, what that meant. You know, and
What is that? What does that mean?
now it means, you know,
Mind your cup.
mind your cup. You're a vessel. Nobody can fill you up. Nobody can pour you out.
Go
You do that
back. Go
yourself.
yeah,
back.
you go back. We need a
So
little.
holding on to
This is maybe the stupidest thing I've ever seen anyone reveal.
Showbiz.
show business.
Showbiz. Yeah.
And the circus.
Sure.
You ever heard about
Did you join a circus?
Stay tuned. No. No, she
Boy,
was very, she's
just
very
truly
clear.
just
I'm almost
empty
past this. She's very
vessels.
clear about,
Just actors are just unbelievably worthless human
every time I
beings.
left the house, no drinking, no drugs, no sex. Get on the plane to go to college. I had to say no drinking, no drugs, no sex before I went through security. This has happened my entire life. But the drinking was a thing, and she always said, you know, baby, just make sure you don't worry about watch your cup, watch your glass. And I kept that in mind, and you know, for safety, but also, you know, what that meant. You know,
What is that?
He thought he was going
Now
to
it
get date
means,
rape.
you
Mind your cup.
mind your cup. You're a vessel. Nobody can fill you up. Nobody can pour you out. You do that yourself.
Right.
And so holding on to this is a reminder that, you know,
It's a re-
even this craziness that's happening, you know, my self-esteem is my self-esteem.
Right. He's like it's a reminder that I have nothing inside of me.
Exactly.
I am literally an empty thing
He's the-
for other people to pour stuff.
He's
inside.
the
damn
Louis that Louis O&A thing when he's
Yeah.
talking about actors.
Yeah,
where he
they're
says they're empty cups just waiting to
waiting.
be filled with something.
God, I'd love to just smash that in front of him like Stalker Patty's guitar.
Yeah, I'd be like, "What are you now, Jonathan?"
Yeah, what are you now? You gonna die? You gonna shrivel up?
Ooh, is Jonathan in a million pieces now?
God, that sucks ass. And now he has to keep bringing that everywhere he goes to play along with this fucking plane.
You guys said he was talented, right?
They all, yes, actors are very I mean, they are good in the thing.
How does he memorize lines?
That's what I've always wondered, because they are,
Yeah.
they all seem pretty dumb, and then I'm like, well, they memorize lines.
They're good at just that, but like even like a Brando, who's an incredibly talented guy, he would eat like 15 pies and a whole chicken, and then like shit his pants on like set. Like
Yeah,
they're
sure.
retarded.
Even De Niro, dude. I mean, De Niro, greatest actor probably ever, and in interviews has nothing to offer about anything whatsoever. Doesn't say anything about anything. Doesn't offer a thing.
How do we know he's just not on a bunch of drugs?
Because I'm sick of that excuse for everybody. It's just too easy. I think
Yep.
some people are just boring.
yeah.
You know? I don't think De Niro's like on bad. I don't think De Niro's like Little Zan.
If he was, he would be more interesting.
Yeah, I think he'd probably have more to say.
What happened to all the Robert Shaws of the world? What happened to these guys that would go on set and like start? They go up to the DP and cut off one of his toes.
That's, you just answered
Well, those
the
guys
question.
were all in.
Those
Yeah,
guys.
they all raped their way out of Hollywood.
Actors used to be real men.
raped their way out of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because the same
yeah.
guys, you'd be like, he's a genius, but he did kill a DP. Yeah.
All right. Well, I have been. It's been like I feel like I'm holding in a shit because I can't wait to dig a little bit into the Will and Dawn stuff in the Patreon.
Yeah.
I gotta get to it. We've done an hour 33 here
yeah.
in the new studio, which will keep changing. I want to get posters and stuff, but we got a bigger TV now, so you guys can get mad. I'm never gonna do a picture-in-picture thing because I don't want to get copyrighted by YouTube and stuff. This kind of prevents a lot of that. Okay,
Does definitely.
so leave me alone
Yeah,
about that
enough.
stuff.
They're like, oh, I recommend just get the channel taken down, right?
Why don't they want their channel to get erased?
Pull up the videos. Clearly.
Patreon.com/limitparty. Devin also has the Hate Watch Pod as well, and has a new channel for that.
Yes.
Hate Watch Pod.
YouTube.com/HateWatchPod.
But on the Patreon, we also do extra video and extra audio every week. All right, which it's basically this show, except we kind of Devin and Jason don't get uncomfortable when I start talking, basically.